insane and they just started to pay me. If only I can hang trapeze, I roll with strange. A penny for your thoughts, lil homie, you owe me change. Straight out to show me, so you know we don't play, bitch. But I mean, everything I read, homeostasis. Yeah, I caught a fresh buzz from an undisclosed location when I saw my face in musical television rotation. Give up the guap, status up a couple notch, ready to rock it steadily since energy struggle drop. I hold the mic with bad mittens, high as a shuttlecock, off a molly wop, humboldt weed and double shots wavy. I'm killing y'all on a mic, no knob maybe, bro. I cop ratings, moving my rips, my stocks raising. Yeah, see how I'm out here and I'm acting mature? It's cause I'm fresh off a national tour, career and rap is secure. Yeah.
You ever feel like all of the strains today are sort of just like the same thing? Well, if you do, you're not alone. And there's actually a huge study on a bunch of different strains that shows us why this might seem to be so true now. And just for the YouTube police, this video is for educational purposes only. And we're not promoting the sale or use of anything. We're just looking at the crazy science of some cool plants. So I've been working in the cannabis industry for over 7 years now, and in that time, I've seen a ton of different strains, and I still see new strains all the time. Like, there's always new stuff popping up. We're always growing new stuff. All of the breeders always have new drops every year. It just never quits. There's so many strains, but sometimes it feels like there's just not that many really unique strains anymore. And now, as of like a couple of years ago, we actually have some science to really back this up. And this is a huge study that we're about to look at. In this study, they had like 90,000 samples from 6 different states that had some really surprising results. And this is with a really big sample size too. 90,000 different samples of different strains from 6 different states. That's a lot of examples. So here's the article from CU Boulder that breaks down this study, which is actually very, very lengthy, but I'll leave a link description to this if you want to check it out. But the researchers' goal for this study was to find out that if labels like indica or sativa, or even just like our basic strain names like Blue Dream, if any of these actually have anything to do with the actual chemical makeup of what's really inside the plant. They wanted to find out, are these just names that we use, or does this stuff really make a difference? Is Blue Dream really different than OG Kush? That was sort of the whole point of this study. And after they analyzed all of these samples, like all of these 90,000 samples for cannabinoid and terpene profiles, they found that all of them fit into one of these 3 main categories. And these categories were broken up by different terpene profiles, and each different category all had 2 main terpenes. The first group was strains with cardiophyllene and limonene. The second group was strains with myrcene and pinene. And the third group was strains with myrcene and terpinolene. And that was across a ton of different strains, because that was like the whole point of this study, was to test a bunch of different strains. And they also tested a bunch of different, like, you know, indica versus sativa. So this was a wide mix of a lot of stuff. And it was all, you know, just these 3 different terpene profiles. And that's not just like a small trend, that's a pretty significant overlap. You would really expect there to be a really broad diversity of like a ton of different terpene profiles from all these different strains and unique cultivars. I guess those are the same. Like from unique grows, unique states, you know, you would expect there to be a lot of variation. But it's like, out of all the stuff they tested on the market, you have like one of 3 types of weed. It either has A terpenes, B terpenes, or C terpenes. Are you telling me there's only 3 different types of terpene profiles in the legal market? I think the answer is sort of, maybe. Not absolutely. I think the plain answer is no. There are more than those 3 terpene profiles on the market. But I think this does maybe show like a problem with the legal market as it is right now. Maybe as it will ever be. Because there's certain things that just sell better. Certain strains that sell better, things that test higher tend to sell better, and there's certain trends that the legal market takes. If one strain is really, really popular one year, everybody wants to grow that, everybody wants to have that, people start breeding with that, it just becomes part of everything on the market, you know? Or that's what it feels like sometimes. And if the whole legal market is more focused on what sells the best, or, you know, what's the most popular this year, or what tests the highest THC, instead of being focused at all on what has the most medicinal values